Okay, this is a photovoltaic system, also known as a PV system, that we installed this spring for Chimney Specialists. This particular array is a 7.5 kilowatt system, and it's presently saving Chimney Specialists about 90% of their total electric usage per month. We're averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of about $240 in savings every month that we use this system, and it's easily going to pay for itself in fairly short order. What we're looking at now is what's referred to as a splice box or a joiner box. This is where the DC voltage comes together and is then routed over to the main building to head towards the inverters. The three silver cans that you see underneath were the lightning protection. As you see the line going across, it's going over to the fuse box, and then from the fuse box it's going to travel down to some disconnect. This is what's called a smart meter, and this is put on by the utility company. This meter runs both ways. It can run to the left, meaning that we're generating power and the power company is actually buying the power from us, as you see right now. You can see that little dashed line on the bottom going across to the left means that we're actually selling the power to the power company. The digital readout that you see is the number of kilowatt hours that we've used since we turned on the system. The meter keeps track of the power both ways. Moving to the left, what we have are visible, accessible, lockable disconnects. Those are put there for safety reasons so that the lineman, if he's ever working during a power outage, can come over here and shut these switches down so that he's absolutely certain that there's no voltage that's going to backfeed into the main grid while he's working on the lines. These go through to the inverter, and they actually serve the inverter, so the power first goes to the inverter, and then as the power comes back from the inverter, it goes through the disconnect before it goes to the meter. Let's go inside. We'll take a look at the inverters. These are the inverters that convert the DC energy into AC energy, which is then fed through the disconnects and back to the meter. What these things do is actually convert power, which is basically a flat sine wave, into a 60 cycle wave that in turn matches the wave that is coming through on the grid from the utility company. The inverter must match the wave so that we have clean power, so that the wave can be used either going out or coming back in. Based on the return on investment that we're actually seeing about a 90% total reduction in the use of energy for all of our lights and heating and cooling facilities here at Chimney Specialists, and we're very pleased with what the PV system is doing for us. Based on the cooperation that we've received from the state of Wisconsin through the Focus on Energy grant and from the federal government through the 1603 federal tax grant, which is a 30% grant, this system will pay for itself in a matter of just a few years.